Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Wildewitch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full-time and share them with you. Now, tonight, yes, we are playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline, set in our very own Velenar campaign setting. It's a thrilling, a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table, we have several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it is time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master and Storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, who brings all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at Sirenscape.com. And now, let us meet our courageous and daring heroes before they continue on their adventures that have brought them, well, brought some of them home, and others to a place that should be hidden. And we'll begin with an introduction for Bracken.
Yeah, hey everybody, it's me, Bracken. Thresh. I play Bracken. Bracken is a Kender monk fighter who's really good at punching and kicking. He speaks his mind. He's not very good at chatting with people, and he does his best. He has a passion for cooking, and he, yeah, 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 yeah.
Alright, next up for our introductions, what do we learn about Avi?
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm playing Avi. She is a half-elf bard sorcerer who cares deeply about her friends, is always constantly singing or humming, and she's just a little spooky. Cute good.
Alright, we
Cute
love
is
a
just
little
dying
spooky.
in the background. Yeah, we do.
That's testament to the spookiness.
Yep. Scared him to death.
Alright, next up for our introductions, what do we learn about Cecil?
Hello, my name is Brent, and I play Cecil Darkholm. He's a Forest Gnome Cavalier, and he's nervous to be home, but he's happy that the beds are of appropriate tall people size.
With some ingenuity.
Yeah.
It would have been fine.
Alright, so with our introductions covered, we can dive into our session here. And I know that we've decided where you all were staying. I believe that you, you can, you've not yet taken your long rests, but they are there for you to take. Do any of you try to keep any sort of watch during your rests, or do you?
What other furniture is in the room?
In your room, well, you've got the window. There's bedside tables for each of you, as well as chests at the foot of each bed. Obviously had to be moved away to sort of pull it out. There's the closet. Uh, and there's a chair in the corner.
Can I kind of lean the chair up against the doorknob and put one of the chests on it?
Sure. I think that's a fire hazard, but sure.
There's a window.
Okay.
Is that necessary?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Do you think it's okay?
Yeah. If that's what you want to do, then I guess that's fine.
Cecil puts the chest and the chair back.
No, I just said it was fun.
It's okay. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to keep watch?
A little bit.
Okay. Yeah, we can take turns.
Okay, cool. There's only 2 of us, though.
That's fun. So, just stay awake a little bit longer.
Okay.
Okay? You
How are
want
we
to
gonna
go?
find Bracken?
Yeah.
You know where the barracks are.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, we can go find him there.
That's right.
We'll be
Find the
fine.
barracks.
We'll find them.
I'm gonna stay awake first, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you. Cecil's gonna post up. He's gonna put his helmet back on and stand in the window.
Leave your clothes on, Cecil.
He's turned around. The
He's
helmet.
gonna do his nightly meditations.
What the heck?
It's got a chair in the corner. I don't know what to tell you.
It's an adjective there. That doesn't need to be there. Cecil's gonna just give a thumbs up.
That adjective has to be there. It is necessary.
Mhm.
So,
Quit giggling so much.
I can't help it. I've got the giggles.
Also, everyone in Twitch chat, make sure you wish DM birthday Faye.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
It's Faye's birthday!
Oh my
Happy
gosh.
birthday,
They
Faye.
didn't need to know that.
Everybody
Well, now they
perceive
do.
Faye!
Get it in the logs, everyone. Clip it.
Alright, so, Cecil.
Yeah.
Give me a perception roll for your watch.
Slow-mo dice. Oh no.
Oh, someone's got to clear their cache.
There's nothing in there.
Oh. I will keep your 20 in mind.
Thank you. I'm just kind of watching the streets, familiar faces, watching the foot traffic go by.
Okay. As you are watching the streets, you'd notice a figure sort of sneaking along the walls, hood held close to the face. But she turns just enough in the evening light for you to see the profile. And you see Jellivis.
What? It's obviously.
Interesting.
Avi Jellivis is running around out there.
Huh?
That bitch we turned to snowflakes.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember.
What?
Did
I
we
don't.
really do that?
Yes.
Okay.
You'll cut her down, and then she turned into snow, and it was like, what?
Incredible. Okay, do you, do we want to
You remember that team? Get in the comments.
follow her?
That's a. She might recognize you. That might be a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, she won't recognize me. Points to helmet.
Right. Oh, maybe I should have bought a helmet too. I can change my appearance.
Oh, well, that's
I think.
perfect.
Pretty sure.
I'm gonna look back out the window. Can I still see her?
When you look back out, you do see her, but she's moved further along the wall, out of the immediate view.
Okay, let's go follow her.
Okay.
Alright.
Runs downstairs.
I'll cast Disguise Self as we're leaving.
Click, 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 click.
Are you able to have Bracken meet us? Do you have magic for that?
I can cast Ascend into him.
Should we?
I don't know.
It seems like trouble.
It does. Yeah, I'll cast a quick send to Bracken. Cecil's Bagel spotted Jellivis along the wall,
Mm.
moving to follow,
Okay.
just in case you want to come.
Do I get the vibe that I can leave?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen plenty of the other soldiers sort of hang around, but not everyone has stayed, so.
All right, I'll make a move to go and join my compatriots.
Alright, for sure.
I'm allowed to do that.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception, I'll have you know, since you asked so politely, is 12.
Okay, yeah, you can leave.
Poggies.
Alright. So, I'm gonna ask for stealth rolls first and foremost.
From all of us?
From all of you.
Every single one of us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a 13, so.
Yeah, 24.
Let's try it.
You need to, like, refresh or something.
Who, me?
No. Right, with
Yeah.
his slow dice.
It's probably pixel chat.
I don't have that problem.
Me, 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 me.
Yeah, get him.
I can't believe that is spread through this server.
Me.
It was a
Fresh started
17.
it.
And no Thresh started it. I was here. He's been here the whole time.
Who's your favorite person to openly mock to their face? Get down in the comments about it.
Hashtag blame Faye.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, as you guys head out trying to follow Jellivis, Cecil and Avi are able to do so pretty well with ease, and Bracken, you're able to find where Cecil and Avi are to join them. I'm assuming you're keeping a bit of a distance, just enough to keep Jellivis in sight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Based on where we're going, am I getting any sense of where she might be headed?
doo-doo-doo. It seems, roll me an insight check, actually. I'm gonna start rolling dice for you at this rate.
No,
No.
no, it's. I'll do it on my phone until this figures itself out.
If it's still slow on your phone, we're rioting.
It's a 22.
Oh, shit.
22. She seems not to be going anywhere. She's sort of walking along the wall, maybe doing some sort of perimeter, but there's no important areas that you know of up ahead. At least nothing that she'd get to in an efficient manner walking this way.
Cecil turn and whisper to Avi. I have no idea what she's doing or where she's going.
Okay, that's why we're following her, ain't it?
Well, yeah, but she's not, like, she doesn't appear to have a direct purpose.
Maybe she's just on a watch, a patrol.
Well, I guess that could be. I'm not sure why here in the city, but we'll have to figure it out.
Okay.
I want you guys, since you're all three together now,
Yeah.
roll for me a perception roll.
I don't know if I want to do that, but okay. Ugh.
Reckon you're just taking in the sights. You've never been to this city, you know?
Yeah, you know. Sweet digs.
Avi and Cecil, as you turn back from the whispered conversation, it is just in time to watch where Jelaves will quickly scale the wall and jump over the other side.
What the hell's that about?
I don't know why she would be leaving the city, especially over the wall like that.
Would it be safe for us to follow her?
It can be dangerous out there. Are there any guards on this part of the wall?
They are, but with your perception rolls, you would notice that Jelaves had timed it to where they were turning and looking in different directions when she scaled upwards.
Well, if she can do it, we can do it.
Yeah, totally. I can climb that wall. Hmm?
Getting over it this way will be the easy part. Getting back over it, not so simple.
Yeah, that's great. Why don't I stay here on this side?
Oh, what if?
What if?
You want me to follow her alone?
I didn't say that. Bracken could go with you. You two are better at climbing than I am anyway.
Yeah, we can figure this out, right?
I don't want to be the reason we get stuck out there. I'll just stay on this side and keep a watch.
Okay, if you see her come back, let us know.
I will.
Alright, Bracken, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Be careful.
You got it.
So, we're going to make this a two-part check. First part will be either insight or perception for watching the guards. And the second part will be athletics to scale over the wall.
I'll help them keep. Uh-oh.
And you said athletics or acrobatics?
For the second one, yep. You know, athletics, not athletics or acrobatics. I'll still keep you that nat 20 though.
Mm.
We'll just add your
So-
acrobatics, not your acrobatics, your
Okay.
athletics modifier.
So that'll be a 29 instead. Then
Yeah, see? You're fine.
just a 29.
Just
you know,
a 29.
Since you would have robbed me of my successes.
I left you the nat 20. I could have made you roll again.
You know, since you would do all that.
It's close. When Cecil gets the run, it is right on the time, and Bracken, you're kind of reacting to Cecil's going rather than the movement of the guards. But Bracken, you are quick enough to compensate with that as the two slide over and slide down the outer wall into thick forested brush, well covered by any view of the patrolling guards atop until
On you then.
Cecil's following.
as you're traveling through, I'm gonna ask for another stealth roll here.
Oh
That's
no.
a 22. He can have some of my points if that
Hold
helps.
on
Ooh.
to 19.
As you're
You're giving some of my points to make it a little bit better.
walking, you follow the trail and you come to a very small clearing, maybe only a few feet in its diameter. And that's where the trail ends. You don't see Jalaves.
Easy.
As you're looking around, Cecil, above you the trees are dark and the breeze carries them. But that's all that you're seeing. No Jalaves up there. Bracken, as you look on the ground, you notice the tracks that Cecil was following. And there's an area where the trail ends, the footprints sort of digging into the ground a little bit further. Whoever was here jumped and could have made it to a number of trees in the area.
I will point that out and say, "Hey, look, they're going that way. They could have jumped. They could have jumped."
Cecil's eyes narrow behind his helm, unseen. Can I see if there's any, like, scratch marks on any of the trees that would have indicated someone had held onto it?
As you go over close to those trees and look, you don't see scratch marks of someone holding on.
I don't see any signs of which way she could have gone. I guess maybe she could have used magic or something. What do you think, Bracken?
I think that if they made a move going away, we are getting a bit out of town. I know we should be following this, but we should at least contact Avi and let her know what's going on before we make any major moves.
We're gonna have to pretty much get all the way back to the city then.
Ugh, we don't have any way to reach her. What about our messaging rings?
Yeah, it's only like 120 feet.
Ooh. All right. I mean, if that's the case, then I guess we got to keep on it. 'Cause we can't let this lead go.
Right. She's out here making trouble. What do you think? Should we pick a direction and go?
Well, where do we see yeah, let's where did we see her go last? We saw her
Well, the
got these
footprints end here.
footprints end here. She jumped. Uh can I ascertain any further direction from where the footprints end, or is it just kind of
You have the direction where she jumped, but the foliage here is dense. She could have made her way to any number of trees after her initial jump.
you don't have a jungle cat no more, so that's not going to be much help.
No jungle cat, but maybe
I
something
don't-
else.
I've got a sable, but it still wouldn't tell us which direction to go.
Yeah.
And I don't know I don't know if the stat block for the sable has a climb speed.
My issue is that if, well, you know what? You're right. Let's just go from the gut, and let's just go that way. And Bracken will point somewhere in a direction through the trees. Gut feeling that makes the most sense.
Sable does have a climb speed of 30 feet.
Could it carry two small creatures?
Sure.
Okay, watch this, Bracken, and I'll toss my coin on the chain, adamantine coin on a chain on the ground, and poof, there's a sable. Hop on.
All right. Bracken will hop on the back.
All right, we're climbing trees and looking to see if we see anything else.
All right.
Hang on to
Perception
my
check.
waist.
Hold on, I was looking up for a GIF here. All right, there we go.
Let's go.
So, I will keep your perceptions in mind as the two of you are on the back of the sable. Avi, we come back to you.
Hi.
You are on the inside of the wall, back in Darkholm.
I am.
What are you doing?
You know, I'm staying pretty close to the wall. But I'm walking. Uh, just making it seem like I'm on a midnight stroll, clearing my head, but keeping an eye out as well.
You'd be able to tell that there are a lot of people who seem to be similar to what you had seen in the council hall when you arrived. A sort of discomfort with strangers. Not any sort of outward hostility, but, quickly looking away, crossing over when you move through your walking.
Hmm.
There are a few that seem to smile, but it's almost like a snake oil vendor's smile. You see more as opportunity rather than perhaps a person. It's been a few minutes since Bracken and Cecil have gone over the wall.
Hmm.
It doesn't seem that they've needed any help since your message ring has remained inactive.
They could be just out of range.
It could be out of range. Wouldn't be the first time that that's happened.
Nope.
Another handful of minutes goes by, and what's your passive perception?
17.
You hear a thud close to where the two had left.
Mm-hmm.
Looking in that direction, you don't see anything.
Nothing.
Nope.
Mm. Is there anyone else in the area?
There's the guards up top,
Mm-hmm.
but no one really on the ground.
Okay. I'll start walking back that way, and I will settle spell a detect thoughts.
Maybe. You would catch the presence of some thinking creatures. And look around, doing a quick count, and you detect one more mind than what you can see.
Mm-hmm. Now zero in on that. I know what she sounds like. I've heard her voice, yeah.
Um, so the way that the detect, when you do sense thoughts, it's not like you're
Mm-hmm.
reading thoughts.
Right.
You're not hearing anything from like any voice or anything. You're just
Got it.
picking up that there is someone present.
Understood. Well, we only saw just one person go over the wall,
Mm-hmm.
so it would stand to reason that really only one person come back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna wait until I can't feel that presence anymore. So like they're out of range. Uh, before I cast Ascending.
Yeah. It's not very long after you sort of cast your detect thoughts that the presence moves. It seems that Galaves is on the move.
Mm-hmm. So I'll cast Sending to Cecil.
Okay.
Pretty sure she came back, but she was invisible.
Okay, we will start heading back. We'll try and come over approximately where we left from. And Cecil will say to Bracken, Avi says Jellives is already back and was probably invisible, so whatever she was doing out here, she did it and is already back. Cecil pull the reins around and start heading back to where they came. As they're going, Cecil's keeping an eye out for any arrangement of like the scenery that looks deliberate.
Insight.
Oh no.
Hmm?
We'll get this after the break.
Mm.
Oh. It's gonna be
We
a
can
7.
do it.
Yeah, so as your um
Can I offer assistance?
I mean, if you want to also look for things that are deliberate, go for it.
Okay. That was a 13.
Damn, these are nice woods, you know. Very, very lush.
They're
Sort of.
pretty high quality woods here.
Hap
You
Natch
know.
Woods. ST,
Hershey
as the kids say.
Very poggies, as the kids say.
Straight fire. No cap.
Oh, I hate it here.
Don't you agree?
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
wow. Wow. You guys are being straight chuggy about this.
Oh, the worst word ever.
I can think of one worse.
I don't know. That was pretty bad.
Well, no, I mean worse in my auditory processing.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. You get back to the wall, and again, you have the cover of the tree up to the base, but that's only going to get you so far to get over the wall.
Yeah, once we get in sight, I'll dismiss the sable. Put the chain around my neck. And then we'll have to make it back over on foot. What time of day is it? Nighttime, yeah?
Yeah, I'd say that it's nighttime, so you see the torches.
Extra
go
dark.
for- Mhm.
Is the front gate still open?
Moving towards the gate. No, it is closed, and there does seem to be guards.
Alright, Bracken, we're gonna have to try and scale the wall. The wall is
All right.
specifically designed to be difficult for that. Sorry.
That's cool. Can I potentially use acrobatics on this, Faye? Or is it going to be athletics?
I'd say on this side of the wall you could use acrobatics.
What's so different about the other side of the wall?
This side is got all sorts of deterrents.
I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Here we go.
I'm gonna give him guidance.
Oh.
Could I? Not that I know that they're out there.
I mean,
Um,
after casting a spell, you would.
Hmm. Oh, you're right. I would.
Me.
Which will also call the guards' attention.
You need to stop it.
Well. How thick is the wall?
At least 3 Cs.
God damn it. More than a foot?
Yes, more than a foot.
Well, that won't work.
Is Bracken actively climbing the wall at the moment?
Could I make use of that guidance?
If you make
Or
use
not?
of the guidance, guards will be alerted.
I just,
Oh, hang on.
Can I? How about this? I'll use the ring. Because
Okay.
that works different than the regular message spell.
Yeah, no guidance, but Cecil, once they got to the wall, he would be trying to use the ring also.
Oh, okay. So as soon as that came in, I would have let's move down the wall from where they came over, and I'll like feign a little trip, make a show of it.
Okay. Performance roll.
Oops.
As you will sort of catch some of the attention of the guards, this will provide an opening for Bracken and Cecil. Avi, one of the guards will call down to you. Ma'am, do you need medical assistance?
I'm not quite sure. I just kind of twisted my ankle. I should be fine. Oh, ow! It hurts. Ow.
Can we hear this?
You definitely would have heard the guard, and there's a muffled voice coming back that you could
Go,
recognize
go,
as
go!
Avi's.
Go, go, go!
Bracken's working his way up the wall.
So yeah, athletics, acrobatics.
No.
You could do it.
It's not about me, it's about the dice right now.
The length of dice rolling is now going to be impactful of how quick your
No.
character moves.
No. This is my fault.
You could do it.
All right. Very similar. Cecil gets over with no issue, really. Bracken, it comes very close. You see one of the guards turning to call out, but you slide over just before they fully face, and
Yeah, that's right.
we need a cleric or a doctor. Pass it along. You hear
Oh,
the
they're
guards. Yeah, you would see that they're over.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm fine. Thank you, though. I'll get up.
Cecil, they're calling for you. You should go help.
Cecil gives a thumbs down. We're close, he's not going to talk anymore.
All right. So, what do you do?
I'm gonna get up and just start walking.
We got to get down off this thing and then catch up to Avi.
All right.
Avi, did you ever see Jellives again?
Mm-mm. Sorry, Bagel, I didn't see her. I only sensed her presence.
Is she still here?
No, she moved on.
Okay, well, maybe she's going over the wall every night, and we might be able to be prepared on the next one.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we could. We could be.
I might have blown it. I'm not that sneaky out there.
I don't think it was your fault, Cecil. I think it was probably a
Bracken?
routine
Oh,
out and in situation.
you think she was talking to someone out there?
I couldn't tell you that. I wasn't there.
Or dropping a note, maybe?
Could be.
Hmm. I looked around. I didn't see anything that might have looked like, a drop like that. Out of place.
Hmm. Who knows? I'm sure, but we'll figure it out.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, Cecil. Bagel.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
It's very troubling that she's not a pile of snowflakes anymore.
Yeah, I thought maybe when she turned into snowflakes that's just you know, her state of being from then on. But I guess not.
And then she would have melted and then evaporated.
That would have made things a lot easier.
Yeah. What would have allowed her to do this?
Magic.
Magic.
Roll for
It,
me. Arcana
yeah,
checks.
I mean,
Anyone who would
it's
like
just like that one time we saw that big dumb skeleton dragon. It was
Right.
all just a big visual thing.
No,
She
it
could
wasn't.
she at the last moment she could have just like turned herself into a bunch of snowmen, which are of
Ah,
course made of snowflake.
thank you, Bracket.
Cecil's doing everything he can to not smack Bracken in the mouth.
And as we all know, snowflake is snowman body.
Cecil's
What?
watching Bracken work through this, and it turns back to Avi. What do you think?
with a
Give me a
21.
minute. The voice in my head's got to tell me what I think.
With a 21, Avi, you do recall some powerful magic that exists out there that allows one to create a perfect copy of themselves. Though it is perhaps a little weaker in constitution, and upon the death of the copy, it will turn into snow. It's a spell known as simulacrum.
Let me ask you something, Bagel.
Okay.
You worked closely with Jellivis, yeah?
Um, maybe not super close.
Okay, but you knew of them, and you
Yeah.
know. Did you know them to be like a powerful caster? Or?
Mm, like me powerful right now, or like
No,
you powerful right now?
I think he maybe even more than me by now.
Certainly not.
Okay. Um, there is a spell that kind of fits the bill perfectly.
Okay.
We kind of, you know, make a copy of herself, and when it's killed, it turns into snow.
So the one we killed wasn't the real one.
Right.
That is very disappointing.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's not your fault.
No, I guess not. Doesn't mean I can't be sorry.
Thank you. Hmm. Well, it's probably bad if she's capable of magic like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just party tricks.
Now Avi's trying real hard not to smack Bracken.
Bracken's still trying to figure out if snowmen are made. If it's the body or the blood of snowmen is snow.
Perhaps
It's both.
Cecil is 100% ignoring everything from Bracken. Perhaps someone else gave her the power. I'm not sure.
I mean, I couldn't tell you. I don't even. I don't. Do I know if that's a spell that needs to be cast on yourself, or can you cast that on someone else and create a copy of someone else?
Uh, it is not something that is limited to the self,
Hmm.
as far as you're aware.
Got it. Well, it could have been someone else.
Well, then someone of great power is at work here, and
Yeah.
has seemed to be at work for quite a length of time,
Yep.
and they've infiltrated seemingly some very high levels of organization, whether it's
Right.
city council or worse, I don't know. But
Okay.
she mentioned Thalen.
Yeah, she did.
He didn't use magic at all.
Then he's working with someone too. I think we ought to
Well,
figure out who that is.
could it be these Darkwing fairies?
I don't know.
Bracken,
Yes, yes.
are these Blackwing fairies capable of very powerful magic?
I would say so. Fey magic is usually something that's pretty common, and they like to, flaunt it a lot and be like, "Ooh, I'm so good at magic." So I could see them doing some crazy hoobajoo magic stuff.
Oh, so when Fae do it, it's not party tricks.
No, it still is.
I'll show you a damn party trick. Why don't you go back to
Frank,
figuring out your snowman?
I might, but you guys asked me a question, so I'll try to answer it. It's all, they do it all whimsically and sparkly, and it's even more kind of out there, and it's not really my bag, but they do powerful stuff.
Cecil's gonna lean over to Avi in his helmet and whisper, "He said doo doo."
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Well, none of this is good news.
No.
Do you think it's worth trying to catch her on the next one?
I mean, I don't know. Um, if you feel like it's important, then we should.
I feel like it could be important.
Okay.
She wasn't out there long enough really to have a conversation. We would have hopefully heard it or seen it. We got to the end of a trail and it looked like she jumped into a tree, but we couldn't tell which direction. And you said she came back invisible. And I'm not sure how long that spell lasts, but she wasn't out there long enough to do much.
Right. Well, maybe she did catch some of a trail.
It's possible. Could you tell if she was agitated when she came back?
No, just I heard a thud, and then I counted a bunch of people, and I figured, it was her. It was more than that. But still, I wasn't able to catch anything she was thinking. Just that she was there.
Got it. Okay. Well, maybe tomorrow night I can keep my eyes out and we can be ready to move if we see it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, well, we need to get back and rest then. Bracken, are you gonna come with us, or are you gonna stay where you were staying?
I don't want to stay out too long in case they start asking questions or come looking for me. It might be best if I, try to keep this in an overall low profile.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Well, we'll go with that then.
All right.
Are we gonna be called upon in the morning to do things?
Me? Man, I don't know. I'm kind of along for the ride here too.
How
I would
about we
assume
just
so.
plan on checking in with Bracken in the morning?
Okay. Maybe while even you two are out, if Jelaves is in play here, then we don't know where she might be hiding. So maybe a cloak or something to lightly disguise yourselves might be helpful.
Sure.
She'll figure if she sees you, she'll know I'm here too.
Possibly.
That probably won't end well for me.
No, definitely not. But we'll figure it out.
Sounds good. Okay.
I think I've got a cloak in my bag.
I'm sure there's someone selling cloaks too if we need.
Mhm.
Well, should we retire then?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. We'll seek you out in the morning, Bracken.
All right. You know where to find me.
Yep.
Alrighty, so as you return to the Hidden Hollow bed and breakfast and the barracks, what do you do? Do you proceed with any sort of attempts of watch, or do you just go for resting?
I think it's probably best if we keep the watch.
Yeah, I agree. I'll still go first if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Cool.
Alright. Then, Cecil, give me another perception roll for your watch. Very good. Nothing else seems to happen. And before we go over to Avi, Bracken, as you make it back to the barracks, there are a few crude, joking remarks made in your way. Mostly, suggesting where you may have been.
Keep it
The-
very general, just saying I'm at my group for dinner, that kind of thing. Nothing, trying to sweep everything under the rug and just go about my own business.
Alright. Do you do any sort of attempts of keeping an eye out for your rest? Any sort of setting up
Not
traps
really.
or
I mean,
nothing?
I'm in the barracks. I'm where I should be. I'm good.
Alright.
Been a busy couple days. I could use the sleep.
As you rest, Bracken, your mind wanders and you find yourself in the barracks in your dream. Empty. But the door is open and you can see light spilling in.
Well, I mean, I guess we gotta go check that out.
As you follow the light, you see a massive cellar. You feel small. There are these giant
Jesus.
kegs along the wall. And standing in the center
Is the cheese?
is the giant cheese.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
go! Oh my God, let's go!
Welcome back.
Why is he Western now?
He was Southern before.
Howdy, partner.
As always, you've got 2 questions, and I can answer.
Okay, what I asked last time?
You asked about the questions last time.
And I get 2 of them, right?
As always. And that's where the dream ends.
Damn it! Ah, messed it up again.
Avi, while this is happening in the barracks,
His Bracken bolts up and is sleeping. Hisses it. Dummy!
someone throws a sock at you. Shut up! We're sleeping!
Hey, you shut up. The cheese, I fucked up the cheese again.
Now I know Bracken's new nickname.
Incredible. I love it. I love it so much.
Let's get a
Yeah.
perception roll for your watch.
Okay. Not bad.
Oh, with a 21, Avi, you're able to keep a watch over, and dawn begins to rise, and you see as it comes. You see as it comes over the wall of Darkholm and sort of spreads along the city. Nothing really happens on your watch of suspicion, and you all get to press a long rest button.
Thank God. Thank God. Incredible.
So, what would you all like to do in the morning?
Mm. I wonder if that lady makes breakfast.
I smell the air.
As you smell the air, there is the smell of pork and eggs.
Oh,
I'm going with yes.
all right. I mean, it's not breakfast, but it'll do.
I'll have to take a plate to the room.
Or, eat in the corner. Pull the
Wow.
visor down.
No, I'm gonna take a plate into my room.
Okay. I'm just giving you options, man.
Your room. Ugh. So you get ants.
Avi, will you do the talking for me, please?
Absolutely.
All right. As you head down, you see Gladys and a younger gnome near her, and there's the kitchen's going. There's plates of scrambled eggs and sliced up different pieces of pork, ham, kind of uh, seared to a nice crispy around the edges warmth. Gladys is pulling out freshly baked buns that immediately fill the air with that sort of bready yeast smell. There's butter, and it's, oh, well, good morning. Please come make yourselves comfortable.
Oh, thank you, Gladys. This looks wonderful.
It's just a little bit of hospitality, but not since we started doing this bed and breakfast thing.
Well, I mean, everything looks so yummy. Here, question for you. I told you about Bagel. He with the helmet, and he doesn't talk much, but he can't take it off around people. He's real shy. Um,
Does he have that
he's got
social anxiety?
it's not that he's got a weird thing on his face.
No, I totally understand.
It would it be terribly rude if we took our food upstairs?
No,
You,
no,
you
not
would
at all.
hear You would hear like a very unhappy little squeak as Cecil turns his head to look at Avi after learning that there's a thing on his face. Just a little.
My sister's cousin who lives out in the other city has a boy that's much the same, so I totally understand.
Yeah, it's a birthmark, or so I've been able to wrestle out of him, but you know,
Yeah, of course. You just fix up a plate, and then when you're done, bring it back down and we'll wash it.
thank you so much. Come on, Bagel.
What the? What's up with
That
that
was,
guy?
that was Bagel shaking his head.
All right. So, as this is going on,
Mhm.
Bracken, you hear a few cheers at you in the morning, chuckles about cheese and intimate acts.
I'll find one of them while they're eating, and I'll get up behind them, and I'll just push their head into their breakfast.
Hey!
What? Yeah, what? You gonna do something about it?
And as he stands up, yeah, maybe I will, and his wings flare out, trying to make him seem bigger.
I'm real scared of you. Yeah, all right. Throw the first one. See what happens.
You know what?
Y'all need me here. I'm not gonna stand up for that. Take your pick.
He just he'll point at
Huh?
you, and like it's almost to like right in your face, almost touching you, and it's like, just keep an eye open, cheese fucker.
Yeah. We'll see how cute it is. You want to dance in the moonlight? You let me know. All right, cutie.
And he wipes his face off of the rest of his food. And uh, anything else you do that morning?
I'll go and fix myself a plate of breakfast as I have rectified this situation.
Alrighty. Uh, all right. So back to Avi and Cecil. What's the rest of your morning looking like?
We get our food and go up back to the room. To make sure the door's shut. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the less questions, the better.
Yeah.
I was scared she was gonna ask to see whatever it is.
Oh, well, I had to. I did think about that, so I clarified.
Well, they might have still wanted to see.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I would have had to show them something.
Mm,
It's okay. It's okay.
okay. All right. Well, let's eat quick so we can make sure Bracken's not getting into any trouble.
You don't think he would do that?
Well, I don't think the other fairies like him very much.
Won't let him play in reindeer games?
I don't. I just don't want them to be mean to him, and then he gets upset and
Oh, he can
starts.
handle himself.
Well, that's the problem. I know he can. But I don't want to go and check on him and find half of the fairies that we came with
Oh, you think
unconscious.
he's gonna handle things?
Exactly.
You don't you don't think he would do that?
I. It's Bracken.
We should go.
Yeah, we should. Eat quick. Bring the plates back down. Thank you, Gladys.
All right. You all have a good one. Come
Hey, you
back.
too. Absolutely.
thumbs up.
And you'd hear Gladys talking to the other gnome. Poor Bagel.
Just stop for a second. And just keep going.
I'm sorry.
Cecil looks up, just looks straight again.
This is gonna be my favorite arc. Oh my god.
I love it.
Alright, so, Cecil, you of course know the way to the barracks. It's easy enough for you to head in that direction.
I'm looking for Jellives.
You do not see Jellives in the barracks.
Good.
I'm looking for Bracken.
I think Bracken would stand out.
You never know.
I'm on my own table because nobody wants to sit next to me anymore.
I'll ask one of the little fairies, hey, have you seen Bracken?
And they'll just nod over in Bracken's direction. This one doesn't seem particularly, amused and has a bit of gleam of water around his face.
Alright, thank you. I'll walk over. Morning, Bracken.
Morning.
You doing alright?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Somebody tried to start something, but that ain't happening. So we're all good.
Okay. Well, it seems like everyone is still upright, so thank you for not causing problems.
Yeah, no trouble. It's hey, I sort out my own problems, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, you do. That's why I was a little worried. So what's going on today?
I haven't been told yet. I got up, got breakfast, got in a scuffle, got more breakfast. So
Got it.
that's where we're at,
Okay.
and we'll figure it out from there.
Understood. We just kind of wait around for orders.
Yeah. It's the barracks. That's kind of what you do.
Well, I don't know. I only ever heard stories. I've never been in one.
Yeah.
Cecil gives a thumbs up.
Okay.
Maybe the big lady in the sky will tell us what to do, sir.
As... Yeah. Oh. A few minutes later, the head of the sort of small emissary group that you've got walks in alongside the mayor and a few of the council members, or those that are close to them. And of those figures, of course, Cecil, you recognize all of them, either in passing or a bit more closely. You would notice Phelan, obviously. But you also would notice your older brother, Zared.
Oh, Cecil's paying extra attention.
The emissary will call for the soldiers to line up, and the mayor, thank you all for coming here. Of course, we are welcome to have such esteemed allies and guests. I understand that this is a first visit for a lot of you, so I wanted to have a group available to give you all a tour. So that way you may better know Darkholm.
That would be wonderful.
Yes, so our council members or their representatives will be showing you around the city.
Excellent.
As groups are being made, roll for me perception checks.
Oh, I'm just so excited.
Good roll.
Um, Groups are made, and Cecil, you would notice where your brother is coming towards the group of you three. Doesn't seem to recognize you at all underneath your helm, but... Okay. I'll be escorting you all.
Wonderful. I'm Avi.
Zared.
Bracken.
Pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you. This is Bagel. He doesn't talk much.
Little wave.
Only I could be so lucky.
Hmm. I understand. So a tour. I'm excited.
Yeah, tour. Darkhold. It's, sooner we're done here, the sooner I can get back to my other duties.
Right.
Not to be of any sort of offense, I just,
No, no, it's fine. What is it that you do?
roll me a persuasion roll.
I would love to. It's an 11.
Just, you know, things here and there to help the upkeep of the city.
Sure. Yeah. That's important.
Yeah.
Cecil shifts a little bit because he knows that is not the whole story.
Cecil seashells by the seashore.
Be nice to me.
Well, whenever you're ready, we are.
Right, let's get on our way. And so, with that, the tour that Zared gives is efficient, I'd say. He doesn't move quickly to leave you all behind, but he's not making this a very leisurely stroll.
Mm.
He will also... He doesn't really provide much stories behind anything, just points you in the directions of that there is the smithy, what the smith will provide, as few as areas that, you know, he recommends you as visitors and strangers to not go. Doesn't really expand too much on that, just that it would be in your best interest to avoid it.
Understood. Is that like a matter of security or just,
It's we'll call it security. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I've noticed the wall. Y'all seem pretty serious you know, about that.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, this was fun and not at all awkward.
As he gives a very brusque nod, he starts heading off, and Cecil, you would recognize the direction of where he heads. It is to your family's home.
Is he out of earshot?
I would say so, yes.
Hey, so that's one of my brothers.
Huh?
Eh,
Are you for real?
I'm for real.
Why was
just
he so
real loud. What do
mean?
you mean that's one of your brothers? No.
He wasn't. That's just kind of his personality. Number one. Number two, I don't know. I don't think he was mean. I just don't think he was happy with what he was forced to do. He does have a job.
Well, what is it? Because he wouldn't tell me.
He's responsible for the security of the city itself.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
The guards on the wall of the actual city, the patrols through the city. Um,
So he was like your mom.
no, so he was in charge of the city. I was in charge of the groves.
Understood. Got it.
Separate, separate command structures.
Mm,
He would have loved to have both. I can sure tell you that. He's a little standoffish, very business oriented.
okay, well that makes sense. I could,
That sounds
I, got-
familiar.
I got that vibe.
What do you mean it sounds familiar?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just said it.
No.
Well, with the end of your bare bones tour, we'll have to see what you'd like to do with the rest of your day after upcoming outbreak. So, hang out. We'll be right back to continue along. We'll be right back. Please let the ads run. They help us here at Wildewitch RP. And another great way of supporting us, direct donations at my Ko-fi. They help keep our games affordable. So stick around, and we'll see you very soon.
when I
there's
count.
there's no way.
We're back. All right.
Oh man,
Oh man,
how embarrassing for you.
it's not
Mm-mm-mm.
embarrassing. I just have the
So I'd be
giggles.
so embarrassed.
Giggles.
So as we
I'm
come
so
back,
sorry, everybody.
as we come back to Darkholm, what do you guys want to do?
Our best.
Okay, and what's that look like?
Uh, uh, I don't work well under pressure when you put me on the spot like this. We're going to Cecil House for Bagel House.
Are we?
You wanna go up to the house? I don't think they'll
That's-
let us in.
Well, that's what they said, right? That your brother was going to leading us to the house.
Yeah,
He left.
no, he left and went
Oh,
home.
he left to the house. Okay. So wait, where are we going?
We're just
I
standing
thought
here.
that's what we're trying to
I
figure
thought we
out.
I thought we were getting taken on a tour by him, and we were going to the
finished it.
house. Okay.
No, he showed us like the blacksmith and just some other key
I'm
areas
sorry. I'm a
around.
little lost, I guess.
Yeah, you had a tough
Mm.
morning.
Maybe I should have flirted a little bit more. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
use message.
Hey, come back.
Ask him to show you. Wait, did he show us the fields?
You would have recognized that was the area he had mentioned to just not go by.
I mean, you can ask him if you know we can get a special VIP tour.
Is
Or I
he?
can just tell
Is
you
he
about
too
it.
far away?
He's out of earshot, so you'd have to run after him.
Well, for message, is he too far away?
I'd say he's within the 120 feet.
I'll cast message. Thank you again for the tour. It was really nice.
It is my duty as a son of Darkhold.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out.
Well, we tried. We could try and sneak in, but that's probably a really bad idea.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
It was tough seeing my brother and not being able to. Well, one of my brothers and not being able to say anything.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
At least I didn't tell him about the thing on your face.
Helmet?
Yeah, the helmet.
Yeah, the helmet.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. I haven't been around you guys in the past couple
Well,
days.
what if we went and found the mayor and see if there's anything that we could do to help while we're waiting for, official orders?
Yeah, we could do that. Maybe I'll run into one of my other 4 siblings.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
That could be more difficult.
You know what? I just thought of something.
What did you think?
I mean, if we run into your sister, she knows my voice.
I feel like she would be smart enough to not say anything.
Yeah.
But well, not publicly at least.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. I'm very torn because I would very much like to see her, but I don't want to put her in danger.
Yeah, I know. We talked about that.
Right. But maybe she's already in danger,
Right.
so I wouldn't be making anything worse. Oh.
I don't know that it necessarily works that way. I mean, if we run into her and she realizes that it's you, and someone else finds out that she knows that you're here and didn't say anything.
I mean, if it was the other way around, I wouldn't say anything if I saw her.
Well, I understand. But, you know, things have a way of getting out sometimes.
Why would she say something?
I don't know. Why do sisters do anything? I've been trying to figure out for like 25 years. I still can't.
Well,
Good answer.
she's probably not where the mayor is. She's probably in a temple or at home.
Okay. Do you want to go to the temple?
No.
Okay, let's go find the mayor.
Okay. But and maybe by working with the mayor, we could get more information about what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah. 2 thumbs up.
Great. You got any questions that you want to ask so I can make sure to ask them?
Maybe what caused them to open the gates and be more social.
All right.
Did you giggle?
Not at you, I promise.
What? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, I understand now. Okay. Let's go offer our services to the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
As you make your way back to the main business areas of Darkholm, the council hall is empty, but there are the offices. There are the offices in this building that Cecil, you know well.
Can I lead them towards the mayor's office?
Yeah.
Or whoever currently holds that seat.
I bet it's someone we know.
I mean, Cecil knows the current mayor.
Yeah, I bet he
Yeah,
does.
the mayor is Elmira Denshade.
Yeah. That.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cecil will lead the way. He doesn't want to like beeline there, because then that might look suspicious. Like an outsider knows exactly where he's going, so he'll wander around just a little bit.
Take the scenic route.
All right. So, as you arrive to the office, the door is slightly closed, open enough that you can hear that there is a conversation happening between the mayor and someone else. Do you knock or do you try and listen?
I'll listen for a minute.
Just to make sure that the Dark-Winged Fairies, well, they are welcomed kept an eye on. I know that most of the council isn't quite fond of opening up to strangers, but the Nightwing family can be quite helpful in exterminating some outlying threats or bolstering our defenses. Give it time, and our alliance shall be fruitful. Cecil, you recognize the voice of Thalen instantly.
Once there's a break in the conversation, I'll reach up and knock.
Oh, man. It seems that I must be on my way. And a few moments later, the door opens, and you would see Thalen there, dressed in some fineries, and gives a nod to your group. And is on his way.
Cecil doesn't turn his body, but he does turn his helmet. You just get a...
You might want to get that well-oiled, friend, he calls over his shoulder.
a nod.
Looking in. So sorry to interrupt.
You see Elmira sort of push her hair back to something a little bit more orderly, and oh, no interruptions at all. I'm here to be of service.
Well, actually, that's why we're here. The three of us were not really used to, just sitting around and waiting. So we were wondering maybe if there's anything that we could do while we're waiting to help out.
She looks at you and roll me a persuasion check.
I can do that. Hopefully. 20.
She'll motion you in further as she stands up from her desk and will fully close the door before sitting down. Takes a deep breath. You are not like the others, physically, so I'm assuming that you don't have the same loyalties and ties.
Well, to not put too fine a point on it, we were kind of blackmailed into it, but, not to go into details or anything.
I wouldn't expect you to either. It seems that the corruption is well spread in this situation.
Oh, so you've noticed.
My hands are a bit tied in certain situations, but if you're offering to be of some sort of active force, there might be things that I ask of you. There are beings within administration, informants, figures that are working towards some other goal. And there have been challenges against my authority, meaning that I can't quite step out on my own, lest I be put out.
Understood.
If you could investigate further into some of the treacheries that are going on here, that would be beneficial. I think not just to myself, but to all of Darkholm.
Hmm.
And it would keep you occupied. Though
I'm
perhaps
sure it would.
put you at a bit of a greater risk if you are acting as a double agent of sort.
Mm. Right. Well, what do you think, Bagel? Just a nod or a shake is fine.
You get a little helmet turned towards you and just a slow thumbs up.
Okay. You cool with this, Bracken?
Yeah, let's make it happen.
I think we're on board. Is there anyone specifically that we should look into first?
He looks to the door, gives another heavy sigh, and... Phelan, I would suggest first, as the most recent addition to the council.
Hmm.
He is quite vocal in certain aspects, certain changes.
Interesting. If I may, um, I've done my fair share of traveling. Um, I've noticed that a lot of um, businesses, especially the bed and breakfast that we've taken residence at while we're here, seem quite new. Um, it doesn't seem to me that you were very prepared for visitors up until recently. Why is that?
Safety measures, mostly.
And what made that change?
Phelan.
Of course.
He has been quite aggressive since making his way into the council.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, do you know of anywhere that he frequents? In his off time?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Okay.
It was as I was trying to get that information that, again, pressures were put against me, and unable to really look into suspicious figures.
Understood. Well, we will certainly keep our eyes peeled. If we find anything, we'll let you know.
You may want to check with the Grove Securities. Phelan used to have a position there, and
Mm,
I believe has some friends that are still there.
understood. You understand that they might not talk to us. Noticed a wariness around outsiders.
I think those that are aligned with Phelan would be more receptive, given his own dispositions.
That does make sense. All right. Okay.
And I hope it goes without saying that we did not have this conversation.
No, we did not.
Well, if you need any sort of assistance while in Darkholm, she says as she goes over to the door and makes this sort of show. Know that my door is open to you while I am in office.
Thank you. Again.
So, do enjoy your stay.
Mm. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah.
Are we out? Did we leave?
I'd say so, yeah.
Mm.
I don't understand how or why Thalen made it on the council. He was my second in command in the Grove.
Mm.
I mean, he was, a fine soldier. We worked well together. He cared, seemed to. He and not that he didn't deserve it, but he was given the opportunity because his father was a really good blacksmith for my family.
Mm.
And I mean, he had that position. His sister worked in the house, and well, I guess I just don't know what happened after I left. If he was second in command, then I could see a natural step up there. But
It
the council,
seems as though that I'm sorry, the person that we believe to be powerful could have had a hand in it.
certainly.
But we'll figure it all out.
And more questions than answers so far.
Honestly.
If he's spending time in the Grove, that, like the mayor said, that's going to be tough to get to.
Hmm.
Not impossible.
There any secret entrances that one might stumble upon?
Well, it's kind of like there's a bit of a hill, and at the
Mm-hmm.
top of the hill is my family's house,
Sure.
and it's walled off separately from the city.
Okay.
It's kind of like a triangle shape, but the base of it is curved,
Mm-hmm.
and the tip of the triangle is where my family's house is.
Got it.
There's certainly walls to get over, um, and there's probably some passages through other than the gates, but
Now, just hypothetically, if I were to find my way over to the wall that
yeah,
surrounds the field and just act like I'm a curious bystander wanting to catch a glimpse of the field, is that at all possible?
um, well, if this is some sort of movement towards getting a better or wider buyer base for the limited things that we sell, there may be, I don't know if they would risk tours or letting people, prospective buyers, see. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm not looking for a tour. I just want to take a peek.
Like through the gates or over the wall.
Uh, how tall is the wall?
Um, I don't know. Probably
Taller
like,
than a goblin.
Hmm.
yeah, probably like,
Is it taller than an obby?
yeah, probably like 4 goblins high, 4 to 5 goblins high.
That's a little taller than me. Uh, and well, maybe just through the gate then. I want to see them berries.
Want to see them berries. You could ask them at the gate if they do tours.
I could. I'll do that.
Okay. The worst they could say is no.
Exactly. I'll
You're
figure it
arrested.
out.
Yeah, the less answers and routes we seem to have, the more I'm inclined to loop someone else in. But uh, that's probably like a last ditch effort thing
Okay.
because I can't be made because that'll throw everything off, and then Bracken's uncle is in trouble,
Right.
Right.
and that can't happen either.
Okay. Well, how about this? How about I'll head over there
Okay.
and, see what I can suss out, and y'all do whatever.
Well,
Start
also,
maybe
if
piecing
we
together. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. Just as a possible thought here, if we time things right, we can cause trouble. We just have to get anyone that would report back that we caused trouble.
Well, it's only our second day here.
I know. Just as an option.
Okay, maybe
If an
we just
opportunity opens up.
sure. We can keep it on the table as an option. How about that?
Sure.
Okay. Um, maybe try just looking around, listening to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's maybe walk through and you know, well, Bracken and I look more like, well, I look exactly like the people here, but Bracken's not too far off.
Yeah.
Mm,
Maybe people's casual talk won't be so guarded.
okay. Just remember, Bracken, he's bagel and he doesn't talk.
Right.
Yep.
Bagel the mute. Got it.
Don't fuck it up.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. Let's go. Bagel.
Bagel and cheese.
Bagel and cheese.
The cream.
Yeah, you can call
So
you call us cream because we're so goddamn smooth.
okay, Avi, where do you want to meet back up at?
Um, I don't know. I don't. I just know the bed and breakfast.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay,
We'll walk the streets and see what the word is.
got it. I'm gonna go peek at some berries. Hopefully.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
I got some berries you can peek.
Jesus.
Fuck up.
I want to leave. I don't want to be here. All right, yeah, you guys are able to split off. And as Avi, you set out to go find the berry grove. Bracken and Cecil, you are walking with your own, trying to overhear some casual conversations. So, Bracken, Cecil, where do you head?
If there's any like shops or market streets that are there's got to be a bakery around here.
Yeah, there's
And
definitely a bakery. There's a handful of bakeries.
yeah, and I feel like they're not super available to people not from the city. So if there's anywhere that
Good thing that you're
people are hanging out,
good thing that you're both small size. So
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cecil looks very appropriate size, and Bracken's pretty close. So yeah, Cecil will lead Bracken towards a bakery.
Excellent.
See if there's
As
anyone hanging out.
yeah, you know all the hottest spots from your time living here, and there is one bakery that's got like an outdoor patio area. A lot of people sort of sit there and hang out. You know, that in the spring and summer, when Cecilia's not taking studies at the temple, she'll take some time and study here. Um, you don't see her here today.
Oh, take it.
But there are plenty of people that are seated around with different hot drinks, cold drinks, and pastries. Some which have this vibrant red fruit filling.
Sorry, what was that?
Some of the pastries have a vibrant red fruit filling.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cecil's gonna go up to the counter. How much is would 3 pastries be? Cecil's just gonna point and then put up 3 fingers.
He's hungry for some pastries. That's what he's like. He'd like those, please.
Nodding.
Two silver pieces for 3.
Cecil will
Good.
slide 1 gold.
And
Bracken will turn to Bagel with 2 silver pieces for 3, bud.
it's very quick that the change is done. There's the call for 3 pastries, and a bag is ready for you at the end.
Okay. Cecil will retrieve the bag and
It's a
Put it in
nice little paper bag. They've got their own little decorations on it. Custom.
What's this place called?
You're gonna make me come up with a name for a bakery?
Yup, you goddamn right I am. Also, who took our order? What's his name? Was the guy that took our order the guy that served it 2 separate people?
Yes.
All right, I need both their names.
They don't wear name tags.
Wow.
This bakery is known as Cups and Cakes.
Cups and cakes. My.
in the end, I would have known that. Yeah, Cecil will put the bag in his pouch for later,
He's
Okay.
a little pooch.
and then just kind of listening, trying to listen to the vibe of the city.
Give me a perception roll, hearing based.
I'll join in that.
Perception roll, hearing based.
Now the app has to load. Hang on.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Do you want the slow dice or not?
No, I don't. You said you'd fix it over break.
I lied. 26.
As your group, as the two of you with your bag listen in, there's some sort of disgruntled folks talking about, they knew about the policy allowing strangers in, but now actually having guests into the city doesn't really feel right. They feel exposed. Though Cecil, amidst all of this, you hear a particularly, I'd say, pertinent, if to yourself, bit of information. There is a rumor of Thalen courting one of the Darkholme daughters.
Which one, Faye?
You don't hear a name from this one. Just that Thalen's going after one of the Darkholme girls.
Oh yeah, 26. I didn't hear the name, huh?
Yeah, no, you heard that Thalen's going after one of the Darkholme girls. The rumor spreader, the gossiper, didn't mention a name.
How far away are they?
Uh, there, I'd say from you, 20 or so feet.
How many other people are around?
It's pretty packed. Cups and Cakes is a very popular bakery.
Did we go to like the touristy one?
Yes. No.
No, it's just really good.
Oh.
Damn you, Faye. Cecil's going to casually stand up and walk over to these patrons, and he's gonna clear his throat. Witch daughter.
Roll a persuasion check, please.
Oh no, I clicked it.
Is my buddy Bagel.
This
He's
suspense. I'm gonna throw up.
my
Oh
buddy
no.
Bagel. He's big down with the gossip.
Oh,
Oh,
If
is
you
it
don't mind.
low?
I have to leave.
I'm giving
Oh,
a help on this
no!
one.
the two that were talking, I'm just terribly sorry. Really shouldn't have. Gossiping is a habit I'm trying to break. And she'll look over to her friend and maybe we should go to the temple and perhaps seek some advice on turning such a habit around. Good idea. The two will sort of start to pack their things up.
Cecil's gonna silently rejoin Bracken.
That didn't go too hot, did it?
Those two shakes, no.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Cecil kind of lead Bracken off, and they'll just keep walking the streets and listening.
Alright, so as Cecil and Bracken continue to walk the streets, Avi! Let's go over to
Hi.
you!
Alright.
With Cecil's direction, you're able to sort of stumble into the area where you see the groves, the walls around them.
Accidentally on purpose.
Accidentally on purpose. And you do notice that there are, of course, guards keeping watch.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just, I'm here for a reason. I want to peek at the berries. So I'm gonna walk very, accidentally on purpose, closer to where they are.
Okay. As you get about maybe 15 feet away, you hear a call. Hey! Hey, stop right there!
I'm stopping.
You see one of the guards, they've got a pike, sort of. Visitors ain't allowed this far.
Well, how come?
City orders.
What if I said please?
What's your purpose over here?
I just want to see the field, that's all. I was told not to, and I don't do well with being told not to do things. So I just wanted to take a peek.
Roll a persuasion check.
That's a 30, Faye.
Oh.
Does Avi understand Gnomish? Okay. There is a sigh as this guard sort of pinches the bridge of his nose and mutters something in a language you don't understand. One peek. And then you're back.
Really?
Just a peek.
You mean it?
Can't go in.
Well, I don't want to. I just want to peek.
He'll move from where he's at over to the gates. And he keeps his pike at the ready as he looks around and just will open the gate for you to see the fields of loonberries.
Take off, run, take off.
He's still standing in front with the pike, but he allows you a visual.
I mean, your intrusive thoughts. Take off, run.
After a few moments, the door will close shut again.
Oh.
As you peek. And don't go spreading this around. I don't need all the visitors coming this way.
I would never. Thank you so much. What is your name?
Yeah. Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, goodness. Let me
Give me just one moment.
see.
Helkrin.
Well, thank you very much, Kelvin. Have you been guarding the field long?
A few years.
Wow. Seems like a real important job.
I mean, some people, yeah. Others don't treat it quite with the same respect.
Oh, that's awful.
It's immature, I think.
Mm.
Reckless, too. I've seen some of the goblins.
The goblin.
Yeah, that's the threat that we guard against.
Oh.
They've been, it's strange. Most of the time, that's just acts of, But recently, it's been quiet. And while most people might take that as some sort of sign that we're doing our jobs right, I don't know, it puts me on edge.
Mm. Like a calm before a storm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, thank you again.
Yeah, just don't go mention it to anyone. And I mean it.
I would never.
My higher-ups hear anything about it. I don't think I need to continue where that goes.
No, I will keep my mouth shut. I promise.
Well, be safe on your walk back.
You stay safe over here.
And he'll give a nod.
All right.
Hey, are you that guard that's letting people do tours?
There's no tours here. Get back. So yeah, Avi, after that, you're able to make your way back to Darkholm, to the city.
I'll go back to the bed and breakfast, because that's the only place I know.
Okay. Well, no, you got pointed out to the important places.
Yeah, well, that's where I told Bracken and Bagel that I would be. So
B&B.
meeting B&B at the B&B.
I thought it was cheese. Bagel and cheese.
Oh, that's right, bagel and cheese.
Anyone who calls me cheese loses their meal and also is wearing it.
Incredible.
So, uh, Bracken, Cecil, how long do you walk the streets?
Cecil's very confident that Avi's not going to get a tour, so probably just to cups and cakes and back.
Okay. Then I'd say that, yeah, you'd probably be arriving, just a little bit after Avi. Enough that you saw her kind of down the way enter into the bed and breakfast.
Cecil wait.
Oh, you saw her when she entered into the bed and
Oh.
breakfast. So
Yeah,
she
but
didn't.
did she see him?
No. Like you're.
She went in first.
Yes.
Okay. Cecil will follow.
All right.
In
Bracken will
the bread and
follow.
breakfast. Is Avi on the first floor, or did she go upstairs?
I went upstairs.
All right, Cecil will look around and then go follow upstairs. And wave Bracken to come along.
Yes.
Alright, we'll get in there, shut the door. Cecil will remove his helmet and remove his bag and then pass it around. Here, you'll like these.
Really?
Of course.
Thank you.
Gotta hit up my favorite spot. It's been a while since I was in town. Heard an interesting thing on the streets.
Oh, yeah?
Dalen is courting one of the Darkholm sisters.
Oh,
Just like that.
which one?
Don't know.
Uh-oh.
Might have to kill him either way.
Sure.
There's only two. Cecilia and Willa.
Mm-hmm.
Not too happy about that.
Yeah.
He's-
I
he
understand
seems- He just keeps being at the center of this.
that. Mm-hmm. Seems as though he's looking for a way in. Wherever he can find one. Okay.
How'd it go at the fields?
Oh, I got a very in-depth one-on-one tour.
Is that right?
No. I'm
Oh.
just teasing. But I did get to peek.
Who let you peek?
His name is Kelkrin.
Do I know this name?
Let me check my notes. I'd say the last time you heard Kelkrin's name, he was just starting training.
Was he what was my impression of him?
Loyal, but maybe not so much a pushover, but he bends. But he was promising in his fighting, in his combat skills.
What was your impression of him, Avi?
He seemed committed. But it was very serious about not letting me in at first. But, say a few words, bat a few eyelashes, and, get you in anyway.
But did he let you in?
He didn't let me in, but he opened the gate so I could see. kind of held a pack to my hip.
Well, that seems okay. Committed is good.
Um, he mentioned the goblins, to which I acted like I didn't know anything about.
Good, good.
Uh, well, yeah, I'm a good actress sometimes,
Yeah,
not just a pretty face.
yeah.
Uh, uh, and he mentioned that some of the other guards don't take it as seriously as he does. And that it has been unusually quiet
Hmm.
in regard to the goblins.
That's
And
never good.
he does not, he didn't seem very pleased about it.
Usually, when things were quiet, that meant that there was bigger organization happening.
Well, we already know that a bigger organization is happening.
With the goblins.
Yeah. Have we not already thought that maybe somebody is trying to let them in?
Do something.
Do something. It was a thought on the table.
Right. If all of those fluid tribes are being organized, yeah. Quiet
Maybe
isn't good.
maybe that's what Jellivis is out there doing.
I mean, she wasn't out there for very long.
No, she wasn't.
But we've only been here for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
She's been here, what, months? And
Who
years before
knows?
that?
Who knows? Maybe she never even left. We don't. I don't.
Oh, right, the snowflake thing.
Um,
Well, it's good to hear that there's people that still take it seriously.
mm-hmm.
Because if big things happen, they're gonna happen fast, and a lot of people are gonna have to make a choice. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but for Bracken's uncle, it'll have to be fast and
Mm.
decisive. I'm just not sure I know what might need to happen.
Okay.
Not yet, at least.
Well, is there perhaps more conversations, more questions, and plans? The wait you all. We do have our next ad break coming up here. So please hang out with us. We'll be right back to continue along with our story, and hopefully things don't go entirely down to a down the spiral. But we'll be right back to continue along with everything. Hang out with us, let the ads run, or you can directly support us through Ko-fi. Whatever you can do to support, it all helps us out, and we'll see you all very soon. All right, we're back. Y'all have got berry pastries and rumors and
No,
and
no, not rumors.
problems.
Oh, you mean okay?
Damn it.
What are you guys doing?
Well, does anybody have
So
any
fast.
other plans for what we're doing today?
Do we want to try and track down Dalen?
I feel like it would be um, suspicious to go directly after him.
He kind of
Uh,
saw us, huh?
yeah,
Like
but
20 minutes ago.
but we know that he's looking to get with a girl.
Ew. You don't think
Go on.
I'm just
that
saying that we
it plays into the
could
rumor?
possibly go and find one of these two girls and just have a chat.
Which one do you prefer we start with?
I don't know, Cecil. Which one would you prefer we started with? They're your sisters.
Let's. Here's my reasoning. Let's try my oldest sister first,
Mm-hmm.
Willa. Um, she has a job too. Um, let's try Willa because she doesn't know your voice, and
Sure.
it seems less risky.
Okay.
Now the
What?
trick. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please.
Oh, I was gonna tell you her job.
That's what I was going to ask about.
So Willa and Raymond, my oldest brother, Raymond's
Mm-hmm.
the oldest. They kind of have the same job. They lead um, groups of Panther Knights out into the woods and proactively take measures to ensure the city's safety.
Huh.
But
Okay.
they do still spend most of their time here. They're well, back then they were more, go out for a few hours, cause some trouble,
Mm-hmm.
destabilize things. And it's not just, they ride in and, smash into a group of goblins. They're spying, they're watching, they're conspiring between the tribes and trying to pin things and just cause general disruption.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it comes to the first thing I mentioned, but not always. But they operate more outside of the city.
Understood. Now, say hypothetically that one were to learn that the main source of transportation for, you know, for people like that is panthers
Right?
and would be very interested in seeing them. Would the stables be accessible?
You'd have a better chance, honestly, at the stables than at the fields. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe. Sometimes they patrol on the city streets, but not not too often.
Got it. Then why don't we go see some panthers?
Okay, I can certainly lead you there.
I know you can.
Thumbs up.
It's easy enough to make your way to the stables, which while not under the active guard that the Loonberry Groves are, does have guard presence here. Warriors that are either loitering about or tending to their mounts, including one Willa Darkhold.
Cecil will point. Well, subtly, and maybe gesture.
Mm. Okay. Um, I'm gonna start, slowly making my way there. Stopping at each pen that has a panther and peeking in, doing a little baby talk, and but I'm heading in her direction.
Okay. As you get closer, you can hear as she talks to her mount, brushing the fur. Yes, Segment, I understand. We'll go out on a run, just not right now. Father's got all sorts of eyes on everyone right now with all the newcomers. We'll get away, girl.
I'll kind of, um, I'll wait for her to go quiet again, and she's beautiful.
And not even a jump. Willa will kind of look over with a smirk. Yeah, she is. Don't trust anyone else to take care of her. I'm the only one that knows how to keep her all sleek and shiny. Isn't that right, girl? She'll give a few scritches around the ears.
Have you had her long?
Hold on. Need to check the life
Oh.
expectancy of a panther. Ever since she was a kid. She's getting up in her years, though.
That's really the only way to, you know, build trust, raise them yourself. Sure, the two of you are like, two peas in a pod. That's important.
She bit the hells out of me when I was just starting, but it was worth it. I don't think I've seen you around before. You must have come with the group.
I did, yeah. Um, just kind of alongside them, not really with them, if you know what I mean.
Politics, am I right?
Yeah, my goodness, I can't.
That's why I took the guard force rules.
I'm
Still
Avi.
adjacent, but nice to meet you, Avi. Willa,
Pleasure.
who is your friends? And she'll nod over towards
Oh,
the others.
uh, the smaller one is Bracken and Bagel.
How you doing?
Little
Definitely,
wave. Weak
Oh.
wave. It's weak.
definitely a bit of a name there. Bagel.
Well,
Still weak waving.
it's because he likes bagels. a lot. And he wouldn't tell us his name, so we just called him Bagel.
Shrug. Silent shrug.
Well, both look to be capable fighters, so
Oh, they are.
that's good.
They've gotten me out of some heavy situation.
I don't mean to take this as any sort of offense, so you definitely look not like you can't handle your own, but a bit of the softer type when it comes to situation handling.
Yeah, I stay back most of the time.
You can't really see, but Cecil's eyes got wide. He's like, ugh.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. You know, you got. Think about it this way: if you're on a board and you've got all the players lined up, siege is happening. You need people on the back lines. You need the ones that are going in from the front, and then you need the ones that are cocky enough to go around the back, get the pincer maneuver. You know, we
Yeah.
all play our part.
You sound like my husband.
Was he a
Oh,
fighter as well?
he was. Um, I'm so sorry.
I get it.
I don't. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No worries. Look, if you've got time tonight, why don't I get you a drink? It's a way for you to kind of calm down, collect yourself, and bit of a apology of sorts.
Yeah, I thought that.
Yeah, of course. Place ain't really built for taller folks, but it's one of the best taverns in town. So,
I'm used to making myself small. It's fine.
all right. And let me just go to back to my favorite website real quick.
What's the name for?
I'm I'm trying to find it. All right. Don't laugh at the name or nothing. But just a little bit farther away from here in the stables, there's a place. It's called the Ugliest Kitten.
Oh,
It sounds rough, and there's a few scraps that can happen there if people get into the right areas, but it's got one of the best brews that I've ever had. And I've
well
tried
then,
every tavern in this city.
I believe that. I will. I will be there.
Your friends are invited too, if you
I
want them.
hear that voice.
Oh,
Y'all
good.
want to go out?
Another silent shrug.
We'll figure it out.
Well, I'll be there just around sundown, so I'll see you there.
All right.
And with a few more words to her mount, Willow will be on her way.
As will Avi.
Cecil will follow.
Once we're away from people, that went a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, she must connected with you. She's usually a touch more boisterous, but maybe that's just when she was bullying her baby brother,
Hmm.
which is fine. It was pretty refreshing.
This is exciting.
Yeah, actually. Maybe she'll divulge what she knows too.
Maybe.
Maybe see if there's a more private place when we get to this and if the timing's right. Willa can handle herself. She's smart. Not that Cecilia isn't, but if things are bad, Willa might tell you, and it might be a good opportunity to let someone know that I'm here.
Hmm. I could like open with, the fact that I had gotten a peek at the fields and um what he told me. That could be our
Yeah.
end.
It's one avenue, and I think it might be a pretty safe one.
Mm. Okay.
I'm comfortable with that.
So am
Yeah.
I. I don't want to do too much poking around at once.
Yeah.
Keep this on, low profile.
Yeah, I can't imagine she'd turn me in, especially if things are bad.
Well, not.
Hopefully not if things were, fine either. But it'll be okay.
Okay. Then let's find a way to pass the time to sundown.
You can always get Gladys to tell you stories.
We could. We could talk to Gladys.
That's
I
true.
like her. She's kind.
Everyone should be kind here. Just things have changed a little bit.
Mm.
If you go to Gladys, you can easily convince her to get out from behind the front desk and into the main sitting area. She'll take out her knitting tools and just
Oh, hell yeah.
go off about anything, really. Talking about her extended family, her son who was there helping with breakfast in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and just on and on and on. Easily filling the time before sundown.
Incredible.
And as sundown comes, and anyone who'd like to go to the Ugliest Kitten to meet up with Willa can prepare to do so. Well, we'll have to see that connection in our next session. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys had fun with this one. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I will, of course, see you guys in in the next one. Sorry, captions just caught me a little off guard. So, with that, yeah, follow us here on Twitch for any of our live
There you go.
streams. Head over to YouTube for our VODs. Check us out on wildewitch.com. Join us in our Discord to keep up to date with any of our announcements or jump into a game yourself. But until the next one, it'll be a see you later.